and we are coming to you live from Global Pet Expo of 2023 in Orlando, Florida. And I'm just going to give a minute before people start to come in. And let me just flip my camera around and show you guys what I see. And please let me know if you hear me, if you don't hear me, if the internet quality is okay. Just wanted to show you guys what I see today. This place is ginormous. Look at that. That's where the entrance is. Philip's over there. Glenn, hi, how are you? Hi. Hey Glenn, can you do me a quick favor and let me know if you could hear me fine? And if the video quality is okay? Perfect. Thank you, thank you. So let's do a quick walkthrough of this place here. So Hagen is actually one of the largest pet manufacturer for many different pet industry, dogs, cats, and they do have some fish. So let's take a look. They always have an open bar as well, so that's a good thing. No problem, Glenn. Stay as long as you like. There we go. So there is their Fluval. So what's really cool about this here was that the Fluval released a new UV. And let me see if I could find something here. Yes, here we go. This is what I saw before, and I wanted to show it to you guys. This is Fluval's FX UVC inline clarifier. That was pretty neat. Let's take a look. This is a 6-watt. Obviously, we want something a little bit stronger for our bigger tanks. Interesting. All right, and canister and such. These are more fresh, geared towards fresh water. Let's go here.
If I can throw it on a pallet and crank it out there. But I would definitely
Let's see.
Yeah, we don't have a pallet jack. Oh, okay.
All right.
Guys start leaving out.
I don't want to disturb them doing their business, so I'll just take a look here and try to provide information as I can. I remember that if I remember correctly, I think they had a new light as well that I kind of wanted to highlight, but it doesn't seem to be displayed here for some reason. Let's see.
Those are my loudmouths, the South American loudmouth.
Gotcha. All right. We'll come back in a little bit. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. You know what? I think you were CC'd in one of my emails with me. My name is Richard. I work for Reefs.com.
Oh, nice.
So I was wondering if you guys could tell me a little bit about the UV that you guys have it here, if possible. Do you mind if I give you a mic real quick?
Sure.
All right. Here we go. This one is now turned on. Here we go. And then if you could clip this lavalier closer to your mouth. You only have a lot of freshwater stuff and no saltwater. What's going on?
Yes, yeah, we went with the plant story, as you can see on the other side of the booth. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sure.
I'm holding it.
Hold on 1 second. Perfect. Okay, that's the side. All right. So, first of all, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Thank you for taking some time to talk to me today.
Yes.
And so, I was told about this UV. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, this is our new FX compatible UVC filter.
Yes.
It is a 6-watt CCFL bulb.
Yes.
So the bulb is going to run cool, which is going to essentially last longer than the traditional fluorescent bulbs. It also, because it runs cool, you don't get any sort of lime or calcium buildup around the bulb. So with the typical fluorescent, they get very warm. The water actually almost boils around the bulb and then leaves behind a lime scale.
Right.
So since it's cool, your bulb's going to last longer, and it lasts for 20,000 hours.
So, and it also, it reduces the maintenance that's needed for it because you don't have to clean the quartz sleeve as much.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yep. You're not going to have to clean the quartz sleeve as much. It also comes with some adapters. So what's nice, if you want to kind of take a look at it here,
Sure.
this is it out of the box. It can be mounted, or it can also sit on top of the FX filter.
Yeah.
We included these hose adapters.
Gotcha.
So not only can this be used on the Fluval FX series line, it can also connect to the 07 series line as well.
Gotcha.
And any other canister filter with 5/8" hosing.
Oop,
So
gotcha.
it's extremely universal,
Right.
And can be used on essentially any type of canister, external canister filter.
Gotcha.
The retail on this is going to be about $129.
Now, if you wanted to get a little bit larger than 6 watts, is that a possibility?
So for us right now, we're launching the 6 watt. We found that it is very, very effective
Right.
and efficient at cleaning cloudy and green water.
Gotcha. So any potential release for any larger than 6 down the road?
So this one's not on the market yet.
Oh,
so
okay.
Maybe in the future, possibly.
Gotcha.
But for now, yeah, this will be the newest addition to the UV sterilization.
Perfect, perfect. Now, I know that you guys recently actually sent me a light for a review. Do you guys happen to have any of those like lighting over here?
We don't have the marine light that we sent you. We do have some plant lights here. Again, kind of focusing on that plant story with the new launch of our a new item on the other side of the booth.
Gotcha. Can we take a look?
Yes, I think it. Yeah, we can go now.
Perfect.
This is filled with water.
So this is our new Bio CO2.
Sure. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is our, just in case you edit it, this is our new Bio CO2
Yes.
kits.
Yes.
So this is kind of taking old and new and bringing them together.
Yeah.
This is a stainless steel canister
Yes.
that you add yeast and sugar, as well as the booster, which is a type of sugar as well,
Right.
that creates yeast in a very safe and low pressure environment.
Gotcha.
So typically with standard CO2, the pressure in those is over 800 PSI. This is going to be very low pressure and only 22 PSI.
Wow.
When it's running and when you have the pressure in here,
Yeah.
it is impossible to open.
Right.
So it's very safe, and you don't ever have to worry about any accidents or someone opening it while
Right,
there's still
right.
pressure built up.
Right.
So you can see you have your nice bubble counter showing you the CO2 going in, and then also the diffuser, which is included.
Right.
And then you buy the starter pack that contains the yeast and the bio booster. Each packet
Yeah.
will last about 30 days.
30 days.
In the smallest one, 2 30 days in this one, and then 4 30 days in this one.
Gotcha.
This is only going to retail for about $12.99, so about 2 cups of coffee. So
Right.
very, very inexpensive to maintain.
Right. That's awesome.
Can you imagine a little thing like that?
Wow. Freshwater, when done right, it looks so beautiful.
Yes, yeah, bringing fresh water to a new level here.
For sure. Jeez.
Yeah, so this is a similar light to what we sent you.
Yes.
But the plant version of it.
Gotcha. Now, are these lights like controllable by phone or anything like that? Bluetooth?
Yes, yep, they are app controlled. All Fluval LEDs have the Fluval Smart App capabilities where you can control color spectrums and in some cases even do weather effects as well.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right, Jonathan. Is there anything else that's new from Fluval that you want to show us?
I don't know if you've seen the Fluval Sienna yet.
No.
This is a 88-gallon kit. Comes with the tank, the stand, the filter, as well as 2 plant app-controlled LEDs and
Yeah.
a heater. Plenty of storage in here. Excuse the mess, guys. This is
worries.
at the trade show. It comes with the Fluval FX 4 canister filter.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of filtration for this size of an aquarium. The aquarium is drilled, and so the canister filter actually connects right through the bottom of the tank.
Gotcha.
So you don't have any hosing or anything behind.
Gotcha.
Comes in 2 colors and 2 sizes. This is the concrete, and it also comes in a black as well.
Awesome.
88 gallons and 72 gallons.
Gotcha. And then, are they out already or?
They are and aren't. There's a little bit of supply issue.
Okay.
So they're very limited availability out on the market right now.
Gotcha. And do you know the MSRP for these yet? Or
This is going to retail for about $18.99, and then the 72 is $16.99.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me and then answering all my questions.
Yes, absolutely.
And I look forward to digging into that box and reviewing that light for you guys.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. All right.
Good.
Yes,
I always
sir.
get nervous. I don't know why. The camera comes out, and I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, stop by in a little bit. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, guys. So let's keep going. Sorry about the camera keep jolting for some reason, and I think it's because all the stuff that I have on it. Let me try to attempt to fix this just a little bit. Let's see if it makes any difference. Here we go. All right, so I kind of fixed it. Hopefully that will fix all the issue. All right, so let's see. Yeah, Glenn, I'm so sorry about that. Yes, it is a reef light tank. Oh my goodness. All right, that's it. Fix it. Stay. All right, so I think that will do it. Sorry about that. This is just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Ugh. All right, let's go. So, there's a central area here. Jesus. Here we go. Central is one of the largest distributors as well. There we go. This is some fresh water. Salt water here. Oh geez, this is just terrible. I may just hold it. Fresh water over here. I know for a fact that Eshop's just launched a different product for here. And I think it's around here. Oh, this is a garden section, so this is maybe not the right section for that tank. But I will stop by in a second. Let's see. Any more comments? All right, so here we go. This is Aquatic Lounge. Aquatic Lounge. Aquatic Lounge. Whoop, Jesus. There we go. Okay, better. Oh, stay now. Stay. Don't mess up. Sorry, guys. Jeez, I need to get a different phone for this. Yeah, this place is actually humongous. Here, let me show this around like this. Maybe it'll be better.
Across the street to a hotel and get something for lunch.
This is for show for not for hobbyists, but more for all the industry professionals, like people who have stores, manufacturers, distributors, and a lot of overseas manufacturers come over here to show their products for the first time and to find a U.S. distributor. And what's really cool is this aquatic lounge. A lot of the times are where a lot of the aquaculture facilities, like ORA and Biota and Pro Aquatics, come and show what they have and what they do, which is just absolutely amazing. I mean, look at these clownfish. Variety of clownfish, just amazing. I mean, honestly, I think it's one of those fish you no longer have to take from the wild, because we just have so many that's available from these amazing breeders all around the world, actually. Oh, look at these. These are from Rollins Tropical Fish Farm You know, it's funny because this neon tetra is one of my favorite fish, freshwater fish. I know they're like $2, $3 fish, but when I first got into the hobby, my grandmother had several 40-gallon breeders and had tons of these fish. And I have a very fond memory caring for them. Springerai damsels, you know what? I think they do. I think they do. Dottybacks, they do. Dottybacks, let me see if I could find a dottyback for you. I see gobies, I see blennies, dottyback. Dottyback, right? Oh, yeah. No, that's not a dottyback. Yeah, actually, that is a dottyback right there. How about now? Can you guys hear me? How about now? Perfect. Awesome. I actually really love these yellowfish, but they get so big. So big. Oh wow, look at these angelfish. Gorgeous. More freshwater fish, cichlids and such. We have a secret breeder of ORA right over here. And this is from Biota. Oh, that's... You're very welcome. Let's see. 바다를 만들다. 천만에요. Look at these real quick. This is called Central Pyge, but this is called Tiger Pyge. This is a hybrid angelfish. Only few of them in the whole world. Last one I saw was close to about 10 years. This is actually an adult-sized fish.
Thanks for stepping by. You know,
I first saw this from Lemon from Reef Builders, but I knew that when he went to Australia, he donated his fish to Singapore Museum. You can see the patterns and the colors, and when they're young, you can see the blue around their eyes. It is just mesmerizing. It's beautiful. And if you look over here, these are the yellow tangs from Biota. As you guys know, only way to get yellow tangs right now is from them, or very few from I believe in Japan, Okinawa area. But those are hard to come by, and now fetching a very, very expensive price. Now look at these. These are seahorses. Everything here is captive bred. And these mandarins right here, I can't say enough good things about this, because usually the wild counterpart, in order for you to keep one in your aquarium, you need to buy like 5 or more, because they just won't eat. But amazing things about these is that they will eat pellets, flakes, whatever you throw at them, and they'll do well. They'll come and beg for you for food. So that's something that's I really like about this. And also that cryptic fish up there, golden angel, it always hides, but these kind of captive bred species, they will come to you. Talk is ongoing. And honestly, I don't know when. And I mean, I hope it'll be for, it'll be soon, but we don't know 100% sure yet. And I don't want to speculate as of yet of when they will until they do. But when they do, I'll report to you guys so that you guys would know firsthand. Look at these clownfish. Jeez. They came such a long way designing like this. And look at this Hagen tusk right here. It's such a beautiful, beautiful fish. And check out this rabbit fish right here. The cool story about this is a fish that's endemic to Palua. And they overfished this fish, and they actually eat this fish for food. But thing is that they overfished, and they were kind of like, they were no longer being found in the local waters. So what Biota did was they bred them like crazy, and then they re-released them back into the wild so that they could repopulate the reefs around that area. Not Palau, sorry, I mispronounced. So this is another success in captive breeding world, that we helped out the world directly through aquaculture. So that's a cool, feel-good story about the aquaculture, about this animal. All right, and then so over here, these are a little bit more freshwater fish, cichlids and such. I'm not a huge cichlid fan, although there are a plethora of different type of beautiful cichlids out there. But different, I mean, I don't mind some of the variations. I know, don't hate me. That freshwater fish almost looks like a wrasse, but it isn't. You know, and this actually grabbed my attention a lot. Look how far they came along with like design like this. This is from 5D Tropical. And look at how many different type of glowfish that they have. It's amazing. I mean, I think I could set up a small little tank and just run blue all day and just put all these kind of like, you know, crazy color fish. Yeah, Glenn, I'm with you on that. It is very sad to learn about some of the stuff that we are doing to the nature. But luckily, not everyone sees and does the same thing that they do. And hopefully we could regulate these things in a much more efficient way so that we could preserve, conserve, and to protect everything that's going on. Look at all these. These are all genetically bred this way to keep that glow color. It's amazing. You know, when I was first getting into the hobby, they were like tattooing koi fish and putting like, you know, like a food coloring on anemones and such, like Condylectus. They certainly came a long way. And these are from Seagrass Farms. Obviously, freshwater side is much larger, as it is a much bigger hobby than our freshwater side, I mean saltwater hobby. This is also from Seagrass. Oh, look at that. That's a triggerfish found around in the Caribbean area. Beautiful fish. Anthias, elephant. Oh, look at that emperor. Tiny little guy there. Naso. Dogface. Parrotfish. What are they doing? Parrotfish and trigger. Interesting, interesting. All right. Now let's go harass our friends at Eshops and see what they're up to. I see Shalom right over there. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello. Good to see you, buddy. How are you?
Good, yeah, good. Last day.
Last day. So we are doing a live real quick, and I wanted to show off all your new tanks that's coming out.
Are you live?
Yes, we are live right now. So you can't say anything bad things about Shane, okay? All right, so here we go. So I can't actually came here on Tuesday, helped them set it up because my buddy Shane of 24/7 Aquariums set these tanks up using 100% aquaculture animals from Biota. Look how many
Yes.
different clownfish over here. So I actually known about this tank for a little over a year, about a year and a half, I think. The owner of Eshops took me out in California, and we discussed this product. And it's the first time for me to see it this week in person. Now, Shalom, this is the Deskmate Florida, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk a little bit about this unit.
Yes, so that's made Florida because it's our Peninsula type desk mate. And this is the release after our desk mate classic, which we had demands for a bigger tank
Right.
for desk mate, so they can house, you know, a little bit larger size fish or more fish.
Yeah.
And more varieties of corals.
Right.
So I was like, oh, perfect. We can do a peninsula rather than a bigger cube. And the response was, of course, awesome.
Yeah.
So this is a 9-gallon peninsula, cast acrylic, 6mm with a bracing, and the back chamber is your same size as the Deskmate, which is about 3.5 inches, and you'll be able to fit, of course, the nano filter socks
Skimmer.
and our nano skimmer.
Gotcha.
And still gonna come with Eshop Circa 100 pump.
And I actually like this right there. It shows the water level.
Yes, since the original Deskmate didn't have the blackened side, and you can see all that stuff that are getting in there.
Yeah.
We want to cover it up, but still on the return pump area, you'd want to see the water level.
So how big is this tank?
And this is, oh man, I forgot the dimensions. Why do you have to do that right now?
I know, right?
And then, I got a solution for that.
Brochure. There you go.
Yes.
While you're looking that up, what is the MSRP for this price, this unit?
This one's gonna be about $279.
279.
Oh no, $269.
269?
And then this is about around $279,
Gotcha.
if I'm not mistaken. But that's the price range. And then also for the dimensions. All right, for the Florida, it's 18 by 11 by 10.
Okay.
So the front area, well, technically this is the front since it's a peninsula.
Yeah.
The front area and the height is the same as the Deskmate.
Okay.
And we just made it longer.
Sure.
Literally, when I did a drawing, that's exactly what I did. I just extended it.
Yeah.
So that when you put it on your desk, it's still going to occupy the same spot, just a little bit longer.
So how many gallons is it?
This is 9 gallons.
9 gallons. So it's essentially double the size of the original Deskmate.
Yes.
Awesome.
And, what I did was,
Yeah.
when I did the dimensions for this, the design,
Yeah.
I put it on a cardboard and
Yeah.
I put it on my desk
Ah.
so that
It'll
you know,
fit on like an ideal
Exactly.
size
So-
for a desk.
So I have my computer here and then my imaginary Deskmate right here.
Yeah.
Will I be able to work comfortably and enjoy the fish at the same time?
Yeah.
And that's how I did it, pretty much.
Man, I can't believe it. This actually, when we set it up, I think we put like 6 or 7 anemones and stuck in
Dude,
there.
I was surprised. Like, wow. And then the
Now it's
clownfish-
little hiding.
The school of clownfish are just like, feed me, daddy.
Oh yeah. We cherry picked that for you on Tuesday morning, right before we
Beautiful.
came here.
Thank you. Beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
I thought it would like be a bit different contrast of color, contrast of color.
Yeah.
You know, because this is orange bottom and it shines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how Blackstones work. It's
Yep.
full contrast of everything.
Right. And then let's talk about this drop-off tank, Mariana, right?
All right. So drop off, and you know the famous drop off that came out like 3-4 years ago.
Right.
We want to bring it back, but in a smaller package. So I present to you Deskmate Mariana.
Mariana.
And you know
So
why Mariana, right?
right, Mariana Trench.
Exactly.
So the question is that the reason why the first versions of drop-off was having issues was the logistic issues.
Yes.
But because of the smaller size, I'm thinking that you guys figured that out and solved it.
Exactly. A lot of the drop-off before have like the tank, and then this area right here is a separate piece.
Okay.
So there's so much imbalance, especially with shipping. So to solve that, I designed the Deskmate Mariana at the outside part first, and then when the outside part is solid, I added the inside to make the ledge.
Gotcha.
So we made the outside solid first, and then the inside, and now it's proven because we've been shipping this out. Yeah, we've shipped this exact thing like from one place to another, and it's been solid.
Gotcha.
And this is 7 gallons. I have the dimensions now.
So this is actually smaller than the other one in the total volume of water.
Yes, because of this area right here being
Right,
empty.
right.
So for the Mariana, it is for a man 15 by 11 by 15.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, if I come direct you guys to over this side, this is vastly different from those because those two are acrylic, while this one is glass.
Yes, we jumped into it, guys.
Okay, tell me more.
All-in-one glass tanks.
Okay.
This is our Mariner. 11 gallon all-in-one.
Gotcha.
Mariner is our line of glass tanks, and I'm sure Richard is going to show you guys the Mariner 70 gallons. That's
in Central.
In Central, but this is the smaller version, and it has, of course, we can use your nano filter sock still, and then your skimmer, and we made sure this area right here, the return, is large enough to house whatever you need. And I noticed, like, with the return area, it seems like you have to have more water volume in your return, so that there's evaporation, there's still more water in there, and if you forget to put your ATO or ATOs turned off,
then you don't have to worry about air bubbles and stuff like that for
exactly
extended period of time.
Exactly. So you have more water deposit in there for a longer period of time.
Now, people that's been using Deskmate has been asking me this question because I made several videos for Deskmate, and now are you guys in works to make a lid for a Deskmate?
Yes, actually, yes, and we were supposed to do that for the classic. Okay. But then again, last year, and a few companies were very successful in doing so. Yeah. But we want to make ours different. Rather than using acrylic, we're going to use PC. Okay. But still fiberglass screen. Very cool. So it's going to be thinner, about 6 millimeter. Yeah. And then it will fit the Deskmates a lot better. Yeah. Aftermarket. Yeah. And then it's going to be lower cost, and simple. Yeah. But does its job. Gotcha. I have one of our viewers. If you guys made any advancements with their overflows, and if you could maybe show them your overflow designs. Do you have any? Which overflow? Do you have any like a slim overflows over here? Yes, we do. We have the Prodigy. That's it. Yes. Show me that one. Been released, let's say about 3 years ago already. Yeah. And the Prodigy is the upgraded version, the slim version of the Eclipse, and it has, oh man, the specs I forgot already. So this thin part, that's what you see from the front of the tank. This is the only thing that you'll be seeing in front, and this is smaller than a quarter or a dime. Yeah. Even a penny. And that's what you see from the back. Yes, that's the only thing you're gonna see. And in the tank. People are worried about restricted flow and all that, or splashing. So what we tell our users is to make sure that the level of the water inside is about 3/4 covering the bulkhead. Okay. With that, there's no gurgling, there's no vortex created, and you'll have more sound flow. Gotcha. And then this type of overflow, I think Glenn was asking about this type of, he said he doesn't trust the CPR type of overflow that relies on electric motor. So tell me about this one. Well, this one is our PF 100. Let me just get the YouTube. All right. So this is our PF100. It's a hang on the back overflow.
Yes.
And the improvement we made
You're welcome.
was the smoky tube.
Okay.
All right. Why we made the smoky tube is because, like,
Algae.
many, like thousands of beginners who wanted to start a reef tank with a sump, this was their first go-to.
Yeah.
Like me, I started with a PF Nano. And the main issue I had was the air building up inside. That's not because it was leaking air or sucking air. It was because of the algae growing inside. And
Right.
if there's algae, there's oxygen. So how do you solve that? A lot of people put tape around it.
Yeah.
So the algae will grow inside. And it works. That's what I did too. So now, to solve the issue for people who buys the product,
Yeah.
we made it into a smoky tube. And then there's no more algae growing, but it's clear enough for you to see water flow.
Right. Or any kind of obstruction.
And they're worried that the flow will stop. The what do you call it? The siphon will stop. We have one running in the office for how many years now?
I don't
And
know.
It's not stopping.
You tell me.
No, I'm telling you, it hasn't stopped.
Gotcha.
It hasn't sucked in air.
Yeah.
And the best part is if you turn off your pump,
Yeah.
water is collected here, so the siphon will not be cut.
Gotcha.
It will be continuing, and you don't need a pump to keep it running.
Okay.
You don't. Need,
But do you need one to start, right? The
to
prime.
start? All you have to do is just use your air tubing. Insert it in here all the way to the top. Put it in there. Suck that air. Okay, and when you taste that salt,
No eye contact.
no eye contact.
Oh, jeez.
But it's true, no eye contact. Unless you have ulterior motives. So once you suck in air,
You're welcome, Glenn.
you're gonna taste the salt. Once you taste the salt, you're good to go.
Oh.
Pull out
Shane, go away.
pull out the air
guy.
tubing, and you're good.
You gotta suck in and go taste the salt.
All right.
We're live, Shane.
You know you're finished.
We're alive, by the way, Shane.
Oh my God!
The hand gesture was captured. Oh my goodness.
Say it without smiling. He's like,
All right, so we're gonna walk away from Shane. Sorry about that.
The walk of shame.
And
Shame.
here we are, and these are the filtration. They're actually really well known for their filtration. This is their color series of RS and WD. Different color series.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that. It's like my kids are watching.
Yes, my channel is very children friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you doing live?
Yes, we are live.
I'm not live material or.
Or any video material, I know. Oh, jeez. So, over here, we're now here at ProClear. ProClear is a top manufacturer of acrylic as well as a filtration unit. They're located in Jacksonville, Florida. And they make some really, really beautiful stuff here. We got tanks, cubes. You see, all these small tanks are like the rage right now. And I like all these different colors. There we go. These tanks. Look at these cylinder tanks. I mean, personally, I would just love to just look at it and have somebody else maintain it, as this could be a lot of work. ProClear has been around for a long time now. It's actually, I think, over 10 years now. Right now, Gary is with different shops and many customers, so I don't want to disturb his business. But I will get back to him and then try to get that question answered for you, Glenn. And let's walk to the next booth here. Let's go. Yeah, no, it's a lot of work, but it's fun. You know, everybody having fun. You know, like it's people get to see their friends that I haven't seen in a while. It's also good to put different names to pictures on like social media and such, and to see what new products that are coming out. And also this is from Hikari. Hikari, on top of their food, they also make amazing medications. And for those of you guys who do not have a medicine cabinet for your fish, you definitely should have some. For example, I use this Prodigy Pro religiously. This flukes and such on a big fish like angelfish is a must. You need to have them. Metro and such, Intesti Pro, very, very important. The pellet foods are very nice as well.
That's David. David. Oh, that's Smokey. Sorry, my bad.
There you go. Frozen food is always awesome. I have a plethora of these kind of stuff in my fish fridge. What do you guys have on your fridge? Now let's go around this way here. There we go. Here we're at Deltec, Jellyfish Art and Rad and ChemiPure. How you guys doing? How are you? All right, all right. Here we go. These guys are amazing. They're a company that's located right near me by Fort Lauderdale area. One of the best carbon companies in our business. We're doing live right now on YouTube. Yeah, we're live streaming the whole show. Jeff, how are you?
I was on my Facebook account wondering
Facebook?
what's going on. Yeah, no, I wasn't on. I was just reading emails.
Gotcha.
But we've been here at Global Pet Expo for the last few days. It was busy the first 2 days, and we expected Friday to slow down a little bit. But we've had fun.
Yeah.
Lots of fishy people.
Right?
And lots of great interest in the world of aquariums as it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the market's great. The pet industry in and of itself is tremendous.
Yeah.
And we've enjoyed coming to another wonderful Global Pet Expo.
Yeah. You know, I still remember when you guys first introduced the jellyfish, the tank.
Right.
The cylinder.
The Jelly Cylinder Nano won Best New Product in
Right.
2014, first place.
Yep.
And the Jelly Cylinder 5 won Best New Product
2016, 2017?
in
I have a video of that.
2016, I believe.
Right. I was very proud to see you guys represent our industry like that. And I mean,
it was the #1 hit on Kickstarter ever.
right.
At that point.
For aquatics. It
Yeah.
still is to this minute.
Yeah.
Dollar value.
Right.
And it's really done really well. The culturing of the jellyfish has gone super well. And we love spineless and brainless.
I'm sorry?
Spineless and brainless.
Oh, yes. Gotcha. You know, what I've been really enjoying is your YouTube channel as well. You know, yeah, because we get to learn more about you and then all the crazy installs that you guys do.
Yeah.
And then get to know you guys.
This is a good one. I do the YouTube for fun.
I know.
Not necessarily for likes
Mhm.
or clicks or any of that. I just like to do it because I think it's educational.
Yes.
And you can't take and do a YouTube in everybody's home. Some of the places we go to,
Right.
it's not really the thing to do.
Right.
But we are, building many really unique projects.
Oh, for sure.
Unbelievable
For
stuff.
sure.
And as we keep going into the year, I'll keep spending more time on that once a week video. I've got some really great ones coming up here in 23.
Yeah.
So we'll do some more new locations.
Yeah.
Some that were established that we couldn't video during
Right.
COVID.
Right.
But it is fascinating to see these little aquariums that we're building.
I actually look for yours actively whenever I see a custom build in a larger
There's not
house.
a big one this week. Because
But
we are.
whenever we see and stuff like that, and we see that tile wall on the back, I'm like, oh, that's Jeff's work.
Yeah.
That's Jeff's work. Yep, right away. You know, I'm surprised that you don't have your usual impressive big tank.
Well, so the big aquariums we've been doing for a long time.
Right?
And when Corona hit,
Uh-huh.
I mean COVID, you know, the trailer was filled with the aquariums on wheels. The trade show industry took a really huge dive.
Right.
Aquatics, I mean, the industry is strong,
Right.
but going and setting them up, like I typically would involve coming on Sunday with 5 or 6 guys.
5 or 6 people.
It's the whole week.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. Probably, I mean, you set those 2 aquariums, 3 aquariums up in the booth with the trailer and everything. Adds another 20 grand to the week.
Right.
And besides the expense, the dynamics of trade has changed, obviously, with the internet in a very big way.
Right.
Do I really want to come set those 2 aquariums up? So I offloaded them out of the trailer. They're in the showroom, and they're in locations. I put the RO feeds to them and the electric to them already. We're going to set those up in the showroom permanently. And
Really?
leave them there. So I will not bring the trade show rolling aquariums out here again.
Gotcha.
If I do, it would be some jelly cylinders that we're working on, which is super cool.
Yeah.
They'll be on wheels. Our plan is to exhibit those in 24
Wow.
at the Fluval boat show.
Okay.
But they're really big cylinders. And honestly, did I say this? I'm going to say this. It's a little easier.
Yeah, yeah, no,
than
I
setting
can
up a
definitely
big
get it.
reef aquarium
Right.
With all the rock, all the corals, all the stuff.
Yeah.
That's really involved. For the jellyfish, we showed with cool water. Put 100 jellyfish in, and tomorrow it's crystal clear. I'm looking for them.
Right, right.
But those are some super cool ones. And maybe I even ask you to come by and take a look at them when I build them out this year.
Sure.
They're going to be really cool. You'll be able to put them onto our flatbed trailer and literally deliver them, set them off, stand them up, and roll them into the building.
Wow.
But tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more helicopter rides?
Huh?
No more helicopter rides?
No, not a helicopter. No.
No, although that was really cool. Something
very,
like,
very
yeah,
cool.
it was something to see, you know? Jeez, you don't get to see that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing 5 different projects on the West Coast in Naples area.
Wow.
And we have 16 on the board total throughout South Florida and to the West Coast too. But yeah, we've done some really super installs
For sure.
this past year.
Now, can you show us our viewers, tell us our viewers what your YouTube site name is?
It is Reef Aquarium Design.
Reef Aquaria Design?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, at Reef Aquaria Design.
At Reef Aquaria Design. Be sure to check them out and check out their jellyfish art tanks. They're amazing.
And I promise we'll put a new YouTube up next week.
All right, awesome. And can be pure if you guys need any carbon. Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
See you, Richard.
Yep. And here we go. These are dogs and cats, so we'll pass that. And we're here at Aquatop. Hi, how you doing? Good. Anything new and exciting from Aquatop this year?
Well, we have a few new items. The 5 gallon, 2 gallon, and 1 gallon vintage we launched last year. They're doing real well for us.
Right.
And then our lights are doing really, really well. We have a freshwater version, a saltwater version, and even a professional version. Remote control capability, timers on it, that kind of stuff.
Very awesome.
We always do well with our UVs. Our max flow DC pumps.
Gotcha.
And then the newest thing we have is a small nano system.
Lighting.
Light, yeah,
Right.
On and off with also dimmable capabilities.
Gotcha. Man, these like smaller tanks, like they're all the rage right now, isn't it?
That's the thing. Small
Yeah.
footprint, easy to put it in any room, any desktop, any
Right.
office. Shrimp, yeah, we're good for shrimp.
For sure. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And let's get it over here. Hi, I'll come right back when you guys are done. And we're here at JBJ. And hi, how are you? There's my buddy Manny right there. Manny is, hi Manny, one of the nicest guy in this whole industry. If you're ever in a show, chat with him. Great guy, very knowledgeable. Check out these tanks over here. Wow, this one is gorgeous. They did a good job setting this one up. A variety of freshwater, soft corals and hard corals. Don't have my clip on me at the moment. But later on, when I shoot with my real camera, you'll be able to see it in its full glory. So keep an eye out on that. If I remember correctly, I think they said they have some new pumps for like these type of all-in-ones. They were using Excela Pro to create like on and off waves. You kind of see the things flowing a bit. I imagine that the waves are dialed way down because of the clownfish, their size, but I would have blasted them. They could handle it, right? Here we are. They're busy, so I'll just go ahead and do a walkthrough myself here. San Francisco Bay, they also own Ocean Nutrition. They're one of the best top tier food company in our industry, as well as dry food like pellets, as well as flakes. And they sell a lot of like, you know, things like brine shrimp hatcheries and such, in case you need that you have that finicky fish that you need to just feed, and they can't say no to these baby brines. Look at these predator blends. They're diving into a frozen food blend like pack size like this. I think that's very interesting. Okay. There we go. And then there's a separator for the eggs. There we go. Oh. Yeah, you could get those. Oh, seaweed as well. I wasn't aware. That's pretty cool. Scale. Rose and Bio is a tank manufacturer. They had an amazing tank last year as well. Yeah. Gorgeous tank. And these are the chillers for your aquarium. Kind of insane, right?
This is our 5 horsepower chiller.
5 horsepower.
That will do up to 5,000 gallons in a tropical environment. Yeah.
That's for my house, right?
Yeah. And then one other thing that we are going to be introducing. Shall I just do a little preview of it now, or?
Sure. I mean, am I? I hope I'm.
No,
you sure?
We're 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. Go ahead.
So we are going to be introducing a heat pump in for the larger tanks.
Sure.
But the heat pump will do chilling and heating.
Oh.
And it's compressor based, depending
Sure.
on the flow of the refrigerant.
Sure.
You could do both heating and cooling.
Gotcha. So it'll be something like this, but maybe not smaller, but smaller unit.
Yeah, we'll offer that in the 1 horsepower, 2 horsepower, 3 horsepower.
And
then we'll work on introducing later on.
Sure.
In like the quarter to 3 horsepower.
So let's give an idea for people that's watching. When you say, like, let's say this is a 5 horsepower, how much water am I really moving, or like what size tank would that, you know?
Up to 5,000 gallons.
Up to 5,000.
77 degree.
Right. Wow, 5,000 gallons. That's huge.
So yeah, and yeah, I mean, you know, we do have the 2 horsepower, 3 horsepower units, which are really popular out there.
Yeah.
The Arctic branch are, you know, reliable units, but the 2 and 3 horsepower we've always had. That was the largest one.
Right.
Last year at MACNA, we introduced the 5 horsepower unit, and that would be in a 408 triple phase power.
Gotcha.
So it's for, you know, commercial applications or large aquarium type applications.
Gotcha. I have a question from a viewer. So he has 125 gallon. What size chiller can he put on his?
125 gallon, we'll probably do like a 5th or 1/4 horsepower. If you're there on the border, we always recommend to go
Little larger,
a
right?
little bit larger. So
Yeah.
then you have to cover it, you know.
Yeah.
And again, you know, you want on the higher side, so you know, you have heat wave or anything happens,
Right, you're covered.
you're covered.
Right. So then, like, safe bet that, you know, like estimating a little larger than quarter will be a good size.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. And then how much something like that would cost?
4 horsepower.
MSRP would.
Everything memorized, but you're probably looking around like 850.
Gotcha, gotcha. Awesome. And then I know you have some new pumps over there. Can you show us some of the pump design that you have over there? Sound is muffling. Sorry, I may be going through the my hand on the microphone area. Let me just move it. All right. Let me know if you have issues still. Okay. What we got, Manny?
We're excited to do the Excela Pros, which
Right.
are DC Wi-Fi controllable pumps.
Right.
And we do have that extra here. This is the unit. You do get a couple of different size slip fittings, and you do have a bar fitting
Sure.
also. So if you want to do
For
a
different-
soft tubing, you can.
Yeah.
It's small enough where if you wanted to upgrade your pump in your all-in-one system, you can.
Yeah.
Here's your controller here.
Yeah.
And
For manual, if you don't want, just click buttons real quick instead of looking at your phone or whatever.
And you do also have a pulsing mode.
Right.
That you just hit the feed button once.
Yeah.
And you'll get that pulsing action.
Gotcha. From the return pump.
From the return pump.
Right. So like if you have an all-in-one system, then if you don't necessarily need enough power heads, this will be a good option for you to have.
And then you also do have a feeding mode where it'll turn off the pump for 10 minutes and then automatically kick back on again.
Gotcha. And how many different sizes of this pump do you have?
We do have 2 different sizes.
Uh-huh.
The smallest one will do about 400 gallons per hour, and the larger one will do about 700 gallons per hour.
Gotcha. So this will be.
Price points on them retail about 120.
Gotcha.
The small one, about 130.
You mentioned that these are like DC powered, right?
Correct. DC
Gotcha.
powered,
So I'm
Wi-Fi controllable.
imagining it would be like, how many watts would it take? I think these will tell you the gallon sizes, and I'm imagining it'll be like maybe like 10 watts or 15 watts or something like that, right? Yep, it's right here, 14 watts.
Yeah.
Extremely power efficient. Very cool.
And the app is easy to connect to. It is Wi-Fi controllable.
Wi-Fi?
And you do have, you can do your feed mode from your phone.
Right.
Control your flow rates from your phone. And then also, if you wanted to, you could set up timer on
Gotcha.
there too. But that's just a standard feature on there.
Right, right.
And that's the same app that controls our 28-gallon
Yeah.
canopy.
Awesome. One thing that really caught my attention when I was setting up on Tuesday was those tanks right there, because it's not the usual type of tank that we're setting on that kind of stand.
No.
It's a standard like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Tell us a little bit more.
So we have these rimless desktop tanks. These are desktop tanks.
Yeah.
We're using our stands,
Nano stands, right?
Our nano stands, but these rimless desktop tanks offered in 3 different sizes, 4 different styles.
Yeah.
Starting from the top one is 10 gallon,
Yeah.
8 gallon, and a 6 gallon.
Very
The
cool.
6 gallon is a so got your light there. So you have your filter on this side, but what's nice is this filter you can remove out.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to
Like maintain it or something like that, you could just.
maintain it, or even
Right.
if you wanted to position it in a different position, you can,
Ah, gotcha.
right?
So it depends on the application. You made it flexible.
Yeah.
Very neat.
So you do have a return pump that's
Hey, Ellery.
74 gallons per hour.
Okay.
You have a removable filter cartridge.
Sure.
And you have it's basically 4 different filter meters. You have a filter
Floss, right? Carbon and
carbon, ceramic rings, and a
Oh, okay.
mesh sponge.
ceramic rings. Are they all included with?
All
with-
included.
Gotcha.
So
That's awesome.
And you do have a spot there for your heater too. So you have an overflow spot for your heater.
Right.
Your filter cartridge.
Yeah.
And
return pump. Very cool. Now, is this out in the market already?
Yes.
What's the price range for this one?
For the 6 gallon.
I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot.
That's good. That's good. It is actually the last day of the show, and typically at these shows, the last day,
yeah,
it kind of slows down.
Right.
Flying home.
Yeah.
But the 6 gallon retails for about $150.
Okay.
And the up to the 10 gallon would be about like $250.
Yeah.
260 around there.
Yeah. I really like how that is set up like that. It looks so artistic.
Yes.
You know, like it really, like I think, you know, if you have a modern home, I think it would look really, really nice. Like this, it would just fit in.
This pedestal, you could remove it too. It does come with it.
Yeah.
If you wanted to use it, you can.
Yeah.
If you don't, it
yeah.
comes with it.
And I think you also have it in black as well, the furniture. So it will match perfectly if you have a black one.
Yeah.
So it'll look really nice. I think you know it's last few years the smaller tanks has been like the real rage.
Yeah.
You know, like more and more people are getting into it. I mean, because friendlier price point, of course.
Correct.
And you know, like just easy to fill those kind of smaller tanks up.
Yes.
So I think that's a huge upside.
Right.
That's awesome.
That price point is like, you know, you want to make it like an easy entry level price point.
For sure, definitely. Awesome. Well, thank you, Manny, for spending some time with me.
Of course, right.
What's the next show that I'm gonna see you in?
Probably do Aquatop, or I think Peninsula.
Which one? The California or Orlando?
We're thinking of both.
Oh, okay. Oh, definitely. Well, I'll definitely see you at Rap. Aquashella, if you come to the Daytona, I'll see you for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Manny. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right. All right, guys. Let's go to the next booth here. Here we are in the Fritz booth. That's my buddy Jacob right there. One of the nicest human beings in this industry. I love this guy.
Very nice of you to feature us here and me.
Yes, awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Now, tell me a little bit from Fritz this year at Global.
A little bit from Fritz this year?
Yes.
I can't really tell you the secret that's about to come out. We didn't do it here yet.
Come on.
But
All
very
right.
soon. We do have some new products coming out.
Sure.
That I think that everybody will be excited about. So
I think we talked about it on Tuesday briefly, right?
We did.
Gotcha.
I think maybe even showed you a picture.
Yes, you did. Now, can you show me some of the products that you guys have here on the saltwater side?
So let's navigate this way.
Sure.
We have been doing.
So, coming over to our saltwater side, we do have a few new things I would like to feature. This is our new Coral Dip Bug Out Pro.
Oh, okay.
It's a very simple, easy snap pack.
Okay.
It's going to treat 1 gallon of water.
Sure.
So just your proper methodology of.
Is it like a herbal?
It is
kind of.
You can definitely smell the herbal aspects of it.
Gotcha.
So it's not going to treat all of your corals.
Sure.
We do have another
potassium based
extension of that.
Okay.
A product called Excela Pro.
Okay.
Which is the active ingredient levamisol.
Oh, okay.
So that is technically a medication.
Right.
But we do have coral dip directions on that packaging.
Gotcha.
So, if you don't mind, Richard, let me grab that real quick.
Yeah, man. Sure. So, let's see if I could. There we go.
Nice of you focusing on this brand new Fritz packaging, a very nice matte metallic look.
Yeah.
Along with our QR codes for product videos, how-tos, and instructions.
Yep.
So a little bit about these guys, Expel P and Expel F.
Yeah.
Some undesirables that we might want to expel out of our aquarium. Again, this one could be an addition to your coral dip regimen.
Yeah.
We do have coral dip directions on it as well. And then our product Expel F contains fluconazole. So, for your bryopsis issues.
Right.
And it is a multi-purpose medication as well for fungal fish medications.
Gotcha.
So
I see that you have a PNW tank set up right there.
I do. Nothing
Very
special.
cool.
It actually came from my house. I hadn't had a chance to set it up there yet, so
There you go.
we brought it here.
Good way to set up now.
Thank you, Shane.
What I do?
Brought me a
He set this tank
little
up
bit of
as
water.
well.
So
Awesome. As well as that you guys are well aware they're the manufacturer of the Turbo Start 900, one of the best bacteria that's out in the market.
no. I do want to let you guys know, speaking
Sure.
of Turbo Start, a couple of my favorite products.
Yeah.
The Monster 460 is my favorite of our Fritz products.
Okay.
Over top of the Salt or the Turbo Start.
Really?
All this is a natural blend of bacteria that are going to consume organics in
Yeah.
the tank. But by looking at the packaging, you could not ever know that. So everybody knows Turbo Start.
Right.
So very soon we're going to be changing the name of this product to Turbo Clean.
Okay.
And Monster Clean.
Really?
So look for that coming up very soon.
Gotcha.
So again, these products are going to help clean and consume that organic waste that's building up in your rocks, your sand, your sump.
Now, for those people that are relatively new to the hobby and not exposed to this product, now, does this product have to be refrigerated just like the Turbo Start?
It does not, and it actually has almost a 3-year shelf life.
3-year shelf life?
It does.
Wow.
So these heterotrophs can live homogeneously and happy in here in this bottle.
Yeah.
Unlike the Turbo Start does have a very short shelf life.
Yeah.
Those bacteria are very sensitive.
Yeah.
Even in this bottle, if they freeze
Yeah.
or if they get over 105 degrees, that does kill the bacteria. So
Gotcha.
the one thing that sets us apart with our bacteria is we ship them cold packed.
Yeah. Yep,
And
I'm
just
aware.
making sure that
They arrive in ideal
everything
condition.
is absolutely in its ideal conditions.
Right. Now, another question. I know that people will ask when they see this. Now, can we put this on a doser and dose daily if needed?
Absolutely. I actually did have this set up on a doser.
Yeah.
But I would dose mine every couple of days rather than just every day.
Gotcha.
So it's not necessary to dose it every day.
Yeah.
But constant regeneration of these types of bacteria is necessary to maintain levels of cleaning in your aquarium.
Gotcha. Well, thank you, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate you taking some time to talk to me and then explaining some of your amazing Fritz products.
Well, I appreciate it, Richard, and thank you for coming. And welcome to Global Pet 2023.
Yes, sir. Have a good show, bud.
Yes, sir.
All right, now let's go down on the aisle. That's actually what I feed my dog, Blue Buffalo. Part of it, anyways. So here we are in the Sarah's booth.
Did you get my message, baby?
Hi, how are ya? Do you have a minute to talk with us, or? All right, cool. So we're actually doing a live right now.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you guys could tell us a little bit about Sarah's product for the marine industry products. Yes.
Let me walk you over.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, how are you today?
Good.
Here's just a few of our products.
Sure.
But we have these large stick-on tablets, just like the freshwater onips.
Okay.
But this is a spirulina grazer.
Okay.
They'll hold in the water stream for at least maybe an hour to 2. So very stable in the water.
Sure. So you could just kind of like stick it on the glass?
Just stick it on the glass and it'll sit there for, like I said, an hour.
Gotcha.
Graze on it. That's our Vegiflake, which has been used for almost 30 plus years to reverse lateral line disease.
Really?
Very low in phosphate also.
Okay.
Very highly palatable. That's the Onip, which we've also had for a long time. It's the same thing, just like the freshwater version.
Yeah.
But we have a label for the saltwater version here.
Yeah.
Our saltwater granules that are very easy to digest. They won't swell in the belly of the fish.
Yeah.
Low in phosphate again. And you can give this to the finickiest fish like the Moorish idol, pencil wrest, leopard wrest that are difficult to get to eat initially.
Yeah.
They will eat it right off the bat.
Gotcha.
Fish that generally struggle eating well and losing weight all the time.
Right.
Your naso tangs and some of your yellow tangs, for example. This is a flake mixed with little chunks of freeze-dried food.
Okay.
And this will actually help purge the fish.
Oh, purge the fish.
It'll actually purge the fish, basically cleaning out the intestinal lining.
Right.
Making it easy for the fish to actually absorb the nutrition.
Right.
And then gain weight, if that's
Gotcha.
the case. I think one of the key elements, we can talk about the Sarah food, it's just one or two, which are the main ones.
We don't use any soy in any of our fish food.
Okay.
Actually, from the research that we're seeing, it's generally very high in estrogen.
Okay.
So when given to fish, when you're giving it to a male, for example, they actually have issues with fertility. So
Really?
We haven't used soy in the last since
Right.
we started 52 years ago.
Gotcha.
A very clean ingredient panel. All the ingredients are solid.
Yeah.
It's the only food in the market that's actually free of dyes and preservatives. And yeah, you guys should try it out.
Brooklyn Aquarium Society says thank you. You guys have great products.
Thank you.
And you know what? For those of you guys who are new to the hobby and don't know, they're actually the manufacturers of Ciparex. This is my choice of media for biomedia because they're so good at soaking in all that ammonia. So can you tell us a little bit about this?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Quick question. They say that where do they sell your products? Is like local fish stores. A lot of the local fish stores will carry it. Do you have any online vendors that you would recommend to the viewers?
Amazon, I think.
Amazon?
Amazon is where you'll be able to find it. But most fish stores, depending on what state they are, carry some of these are basic items, so you'll find most of these there.
Gotcha. Let's talk about Ciparex.
All right. So it's actually made of recycled glass.
Glass?
Yes.
Okay.
As opposed to ceramic. So it will not leach any aluminum chloride back into the water, which of course we're seeing now diatom algae.
Right.
This is something you won't face with this. It doesn't fall apart. It doesn't break down.
Yeah.
It can remain in the water column for 20, 30 years. It doesn't need to be replaced.
Yeah.
And it harbors aerobic and anaerobic bacteria, which gives you true nitrate reduction.
Right. Now, the one quick question that I have is that because it is made out of glass, which is sand, do I have to worry about silica?
Not really. You just want to rinse this before you use it in a tank. But we've used it for long enough to see that it just doesn't break down in any form whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's basically inert. It's basically glass when you put in a sump.
Gotcha.
So it's never gonna, unless it's in very high temperatures like 1400 degrees.
Which we will never achieve in our aquarium.
But that was the reason we actually used glass, for the same reason that it won't leach anything back into the water.
Gotcha.
And they come in different pellet sizes, so this is the regular one.
Gotcha.
So we actually know the surface area of each ring because we use salt grains to create the porous tunnel connections. So this bag here has the surface area of a tennis court.
Tennis court?
A tennis court, yes.
And how many pounds is that right now?
I think it's...
That's 200.
Well, that's the liters.
Right.
It's 10.2 ounces, so it's very, very light. You
Wow.
expect this to be at least 4 times the weight
Yes.
of any other media.
So 290 grams, and this is or 10.2 ounces. This has enough surface area for the tennis court.
Yeah, which is precisely, I think, 270 square meters.
Yeah.
Because we actually know the weight of each ring and how much salt. But we make this from scratch. And
Really?
it's a very lengthy process to make it. If you guys have time, you can go check it out on YouTube to see how it's being made.
Yeah.
And
You know what? I'm actually gonna replace mine. I have a Marine Pure, and then I'm gonna go back to what I know. So I'm gonna stop by Gulfstream and pick up a nice big package of that.
And then this is just the same product, but a small pelletized version for like little nano tanks. And on the back filters.
Gotcha.
And this is a fairly new product. So this actually has a Ciparex ring inside.
Oh, okay.
And the outside actually is a food source for nitrates.
Right. Like
So
kind of like a bio bowl, kind of.
like a bio pellet almost.
Right.
So this will wear out eventually, and then you're left with the ring.
Right.
And, that doesn't need to be replaced.
Yeah.
And
our viewers are agreeing that they use it on their nano and it's very good to keep the nutrients down. Good to hear. Yeah, Amazon is so good these days. They make everything so damn convenient. Now tell us about this bowl here. I actually use this myself.
Do you?
Yep. And then what I like about it is that I could just rinse and just reuse it.
That's all. Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about it besides that.
All right, so it's just filter floss, which is spun in a specific way so that it doesn't allow anything bigger than 10 micron to go through it. So even if you had cloudy water, you could use this. It'll polish the water. You can take these out, like you said earlier. You can rinse them and reuse them over and over again.
So what is the difference between this and the regular filter floss?
The regular filter floss is not spun the way this has been spun, so it will allow certain
Particulate,
levels of particulate matter to actually go through.
Right.
These will actually trap. So if you had green water like in a freshwater tank, like literally a higher micron size,
Right.
this would turn green, and then if you rinse it, it looks just like it does now.
Right.
You know, of course, after 6 or 8 times, you probably have to replace it.
Right.
But yeah, this is a quick fix. It's not going to solve the problem that's causing the cloudiness or the algae.
Right.
But it's going to
It helps.
within an hour to maximum 24 hours. It's going to polish the water.
Perfect.
And this does 100 gallons.
Perfect.
So if you had a smaller application, you could just open this up and use it.
Gotcha. Where's your lady wrap today?
She had to leave early, unfortunately.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha,
she's going
gotcha.
for another event in South Carolina.
Yeah,
So
the shrimp expo, right, the shrimp thing. She actually came down to visit me, I think like a couple of weeks ago with Francois.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
and
left
then,
as well.
Right. Yeah, he left this morning, he said.
Yeah, this morning, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
I think that's what we have for saltwater right here.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me and then telling.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thank you for everything, and we'll show you around, okay? Take care. All right, and here we go. This is Caribsea. Hi, how are you guys? And this is a more of a freshwater type right here, the dragon arches. These are really popular in freshwater circle. And let's go to the marine side. I mean, that's where we're here for rain. Look at that. What I really like about Caribsea rocks is that they have a bacteria that's embedded in it. And right now they're dormant, but once they hit the water, the moisture level, the bacteria will come alive, and it will help to cycle your tank if needed, or start the nitrification process. That right there. Yeah, Caribsea, like they have one of the most lifelike color. They actually really look like really well matted down with coralline algae. And they have these rods here that could help you, like, you know, put into the holes like that or like this, and to create these type of arches or aquascape that you want. What's really cool about them? For me, I don't really like to use rods too much. I actually use the hydraulic cement that they sell, and I just put it together. I just put it together that way. It's more permanent, but I like it because, you know, corals eventually they grow and they add more weight to it, and I don't want it to move in any way that could, you know, potentially break them. So I like the cement that they sell. So it really works well. Like I said before, they're one of the more lifelike design rocks. And they have a various different designs. Not only like a Pukani style, but they also have a different type of rocks that's like, you know, looks more like the Australian, Indonesian type of rocks. You know, one thing that I would really like to see is like a Tonga style rock from them, but hopefully that's in the line down the road. See right there? It says it right there. It contains live bacteria. All right, guys. So, as you know, Caribsea also does sand.
You're like, that was so
Yeah. Honestly, I think that they could have used a little bit better lighting on this tank, but not bad. Let's go over this way over here. See if I missed anything. How about we look at the fish one more time as we're passing? Biota, you guys should be proud. A lot of people are looking at your stuff. Red Sea, unfortunately, isn't here at this show. I'm missing a lot of the familiar faces that usually come to this show. Julian wasn't able to make it to this show for some reason. Seacam, although the rep is here, they haven't had the chance to set up a booth here this year. Oh, you know what? We haven't actually checked out ProClear yet. So let's check out ProClear to see if they have a rep available for us. Oh no, nobody's here. Jordan, how are you? Let's see. I wanted to highlight this booth here, but looks like they don't have a rep available to talk to me here right now. I'll come back. Ah, I know one place we could go. Let's go bother Hillary Fillery here. Hi Hillary, how are you? So, can you give us a quick tour of the amazing Dr. Tim's booth? Sure. What do we got?
This is our new aquaponics setup. We're just bringing them into the country from Singapore. Go check out our live streams, our podcasts.
Yeah.
We've got a complete rundown of them, but look at the footprint of this. It's so tiny and small.
Yeah.
If you enjoy having fresh herbs and lettuces, or if you've got reptiles and you want to have plants for their vivariums, this is the perfect place to grow them and keep them fresh in your home.
Very cool.
And we are going to have it that it comes with a light and a return pump, and of course the nicifying bacteria that everything needs. So
Everyone's freaking out that it's you, Hillary. They said you're the best.
Richard's the best.
No, not at all.
I learned from the best. That's
No, not at all. Not at all. She's being too humble. Awesome stuff. So, is this available in the market right now?
coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. So stay tuned. We'll let you know what is available when. This is a larger model, but
Sure.
you can get them like half this size.
Sure.
So each of these units is kind of cool. Like you just set
Yeah,
them
like
down.
a locking mechanism
Yep,
there.
And they click and lock in. It's
Sure.
really easy.
I mean, and I could imagine doing like lettuce, herbs and different herbs and such. It'd be easy. We could plumb that to the aquarium. You know what? Why not? I think you could definitely do it if you have a freshwater tank. Because a freshwater tank, you'll have all, first, there's not salt water, so the plant will live. And second, all the phosphate from nutrients from fish as well as food, it'll be food for the plant. Right, Hillary?
Yep.
Okay, she approved it. So that's good. D, you're correct. So now let's move on to what is next on this booth.
Reptile Systems. Dr. Tim is partnering with ASF Reptile
Yes.
Systems.
Yep.
And so this whole new line of Reptile Systems products, a bit out of the range of aquatics, but not too far out.
Sure.
Right? I ended up helping out with this, and I adopted a bearded dragon.
Ooh.
So we've got a whole line of products, and you see all of these different colors, so like blue and green and orange or red, whatever you want to call it. It is based on the Ferguson zone, so there's science that goes into this.
Right.
Dr. Ferguson was a researcher really interested in chameleons, and he went out and kind of took a
Spectrometer.
a solar meter,
Okay.
and kind of like stuck it where the chameleons were sitting. So he got all of this data and was like, oh, okay, so this is the range. So
Right.
kind of like we would for par meters in our fish tanks. Hey, this is the range that the bearded dragon likes, or that the chameleon likes, and they combined all this data. So this is how we have all of our products. So I've got a
Gotcha.
bearded dragon. They're going to fit in zone 3,
Mhm.
and each reptile that you might be keeping is going to fit in a specific zone.
Yeah.
And so you can kind of pick the products that you need.
Right.
It's all color coded. It's super easy.
Very awesome.
And like the science that goes into this, that's what I think why I love it so much. It's
Yeah.
easy, but the science is behind it.
Yeah, we're all inner geeks inside. we love data. And then I guess we're slowly moving in towards the aquatic side, right?
Yeah, so this is Dr. Tim's Aquatics that you probably are all familiar with. We
Right.
have our medias, our liquids, we've got our gels.
Bacteria. Now there's salt. Is salt available right now?
Yes, the salt is available. Actually, I was at Worldwide Corals yesterday.
Yes.
And they have it in stock.
Very
Go
awesome.
check it out.
Yeah.
The salt is fantastic.
Gotcha.
You've seen the buckets, right?
Yeah. What size of salt do you guys sell?
I'm sorry?
What size salt do you guys sell?
So you can get this is the ones that Worldwide Corals has right now. This is going to make
160?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
These buckets, like how fun is that?
Oh, okay.
It's like
Right. It's
banging against your legs.
half a bucket there.
Half moons. But if you want the boxes will be available. So if you're doing the 200 gallons,
Yeah.
we've got that too.
Gotcha.
Now you won't be able to order that online just because the shipping prices on things are so much. It would cost more to ship it than the salt itself. So if you want the larger ones, check out your stores.
Gotcha. Now tell us about a little bit. You know what? I actually got a lot of questions when I was using this before. Can you discuss a little bit about the waste away?
Yeah. So the waste away, we have the liquid that you might be familiar with already.
Sure.
So this, I like to use this like spring cleaning, like deep clean, get your tank clean.
Yep.
And then the waste away gels are going to be a maintenance thing. You put it in your tank and kind of forget about it.
Right.
So it's a time release gel. It releases a little bit of bacteria every now, like I think every 12 hours. It releases a little bit and helps to keep your tank clean long term. You don't have to worry about it. It changes color, so it'll let you know when you need to replace it. You don't have to dose anything. It does it all for you.
Gotcha. So you said that they will last about 30 days, you said?
About 30 days. It really depends on the bio load you have in your tank.
Yeah.
Something I tell people, if you put it in, take a picture of it like this in your tank. And then compare as the time goes on what it looks like. Because sometimes it's hard to see the color change. It changes to a pale blue. But yeah.
Awesome.
Attention exhibitors. Attention exhibitors. Pet clients.
There's my female Greg of Reefapalooza shows. My nemesis.
If you would like to donate the contents of your booth at the end of the show, stop by their station near the GES service desk in the back of
Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 minute and we'll just resume as soon as the thing finishes.
For your window is taking donations of dog and cat related items. If you would like to donate
Why not fish?
at the end of the show, stop by their station near the GES service desk at the back of North Hall. Thank you.
All right, so it looks like there's 3 different sizes of the waste to waste.
3 different sizes. So if you look at the bottom on the package, it tells you up to 100 gallons. The medium one is 50, and these little small ones are going to be 10 gallons. So
Sure.
these are great if you've got the nano tanks.
Right, which are all the rage right now.
Right, you can just put it in this up, and it's good.
Now, can you overdose your tank with bacteria? Or no?
You
Okay.
can overdose. So if you have a nano tank,
Yes.
do not put the 50-gallon one, do not put the 100-gallon one in there. Go with the one that's sized appropriately for your tank.
Gotcha. So I was actually about to ask this, but our other viewers are asking if you're going to put more of your Red Sea video.
Yes.
Last one was your avid viewer is saying because last one was weeks ago and guess they miss your content on that.
There are more videos coming. I think we took a break because Reefstock Denver happened.
Right.
So there's more videos. Live time, the water is in the tank.
Ooh.
When I get back from the show, we're going to start cycling.
Very awesome. Very awesome. All right. So let's see. We talked about the salt. Oh, my nemesis.
Congratulations to the winner of the free booth.
Oh, that's right. You guys have pumps.
Yeah, we've got pumps.
That winner is Travel Cat in booth 4465. Again,
Glenn, you heard all that, right?
for Global Expo 2024.
So.
Travel Cat in booth 4465. Thank you.
I actually saw this last year, but looks like you guys kind of refined it a little bit more on the packaging.
Yes. The packaging has changed a little bit. These are the reef shots.
Yeah.
So it's super easy to use. Again, if you have the nano tanks, which again, a lot of people do, and you don't want that full bottle, you open it up and it might degrade over time.
Right.
But these guys, it's perfect. It's a single serving. You twist this off, and we even have this little guy that you can put on the top and do even smaller doses if you need to.
Yeah.
But it keeps the integrity of your product intact longer.
Gotcha.
So when you're gonna get this, it's gonna be the same amount that you would get in, say, one of those bottles that you typically see.
Gotcha. Now I see stuff like probiotics, I see coralline booster, reef elements, iodide. Like, how do you know how much to dose?
So we need to get it for you. So we have this guide. It's pretty, I would say, foolproof, but we try and make it easy for you.
Okay.
We tell you how, if you've got a small stocked tank, or if you've got a regular average size, or if you have an overstocked tank, about how much of each product you're going to need and how often.
Gotcha. Very cool.
That information will come on the...
Yeah. You know, like, it's a lot of stuff people, like, you know, dose, you know, like calcium, magnesium and such. But things like strontium and iodide is so important. I mean, they're constantly depleted in our reef tank. For example, I mean, if you're an SPS keeper, if you're really like depleted on strontium, the calcium density or the thickness of the acro will be like so thin. So, I mean, it's something that you need to look out for. And iodide, if you keep, let's say, a lot of the soft corals or anemones, they get depleted real quick. So, I mean, something that you need to look into if you want to keep that ionic balance in your aquarium. Now we talked about that real quick. Oh, what are these?
So
These are powder versions, huh?
So if you've got the big, we'll talk about the nano tanks. If you've got the big tanks,
Yes.
this might be more cost effective for
Yes.
you to have the powder and mix it yourself.
Yes. Now, what are these wattage measuring things right here?
Oh yes. So these are our new wave makers, our new jet waves. So you can see how
You're very welcome, Glenn.
So it's going to attach to the tank. Magnetic.
Oh.
Get your finger stuck.
Okay.
The footprint is super, super tiny. Like,
Yeah.
We all want something with small footprint
Right.
in our tank. So small footprint is one big thing. Energy efficiency, you're looking at these over here.
So this one is 3.7 watt, 1.2 watt, 1.9 and 4.9. Depends on the rate of flow, obviously.
Yeah. So if you see, you can see this is one of the competitions. So it's almost the exact same output for a significantly lower power investment. I believe this one's a prototype. It's going to be 1,150 gallons per hour. It's pretty intense for a wave maker.
Looks like the form factor is like exactly the same. I guess the impeller on this is different from the rest to give more oomph, like the way it is.
And something really interesting about the impeller is they used AI engineering to develop the impeller.
Okay.
So if you look at boat impellers, it's not all the same thickness
Right.
as it goes across, and they applied the same sort of concept to this, so they have it varying thicknesses across to make the most power.
Interesting. And then you said how many gallons per hour they do this? Like what's
This one is 1,150.
okay for less than 5 watts.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like 2530, and I think this is 230. This one.
Okay. I really like the small form factor. You could really easily hide this in anything. I have a magnetic wall structure in the back of my tank, and this could actually fit right in it. It's so small. Very cool. And are these available right now in the market?
Coming soon. They should be here. I think they're on the next shipment.
So like Q2, Q3 of this year.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you know the price range? Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot, aren't
No,
I?
double check.
Gotcha. Well, we'll find out the answer for you. I'll try to post it here on the comments down below. And if you have any more questions for Hillary, please let me know now before I move away. Hillary is a very busy and famous person in this show.
If you have any other questions about the Dr. Tims or the ASF or the reptile systems, send us a message on social media.
Right.
Happy if I don't know the answer,
Sure.
I can find somebody that does.
Now, where can they find these products? Are like salt? I know that you have to go to the local fish store.
You can go to the local fish
like bacteria and such, where can they find these?
So you can find those at your local fish store. You can order them online directly from us. You can order them from places like saltwateraquarium.com. So whatever is convenient for you, probably will have it.
What's Dr. Tim's website?
drtimsaquatics.com/shop.
Gotcha. All right, thank you so much, Hillary.
Thanks.
Thank you for spending time, and I hope you have a wonderful show.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a great day, guys. Bye. All right, let's see. These are the reptile section. Let me see if I had missed anything so far. Wow, this live stream has been almost 2 hours long, huh? Jeez. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? No, it looks like I didn't miss anything. Aquatic side this year has been reduced down. I mean, if you look, we have a very small corner of the show to ourselves. It really puts our size of our hobby into perspective. I mean, this place, like you said earlier, one of you guys said it's like a maze. You can see how big this place is. Yeah, Glenn, thank you for tuning in, man. I really appreciate the time. And if you have any more questions, if you think of anything more down the road, please comment down below, and I'll try to answer them in my best of my abilities. Yeah, but I think that's it for today. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching. And you guys have a great day. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Glenn. This is why we do what we do. Have a great day, guys. And thank you again, Glenn.